G career. He did win a 2014 Moto 3 thriller here 8 years ago.
Here's the grid then. It's Martin, Marquez and Bagnaia, and you can see at the moment on screen the provisional tyre options. Marc Marquez has gone to the grid on a soft rear tyre. That's a brave call from Marc Marquez. Second row is Aleix Espargaro, Fabio Quartararo and Johann Zarco. Marini, Miller and Bezzecchi together on row 3. They've all gone for the harder rear option. Alex Rins on the medium. He starts at the head of row 4, ahead of Alex Marquez and Maverick Vinales, with Pol Espargaro, Joan Mir and Enea Bastianini together on row 5. Brad Binder, Cal Crutchlow and Darren Binder together on row 6. Then comes Remy Gardner, Fabio Di Gianantonio and Ralph Hernandez. And then Franco Morbidelli, Tatsuya Nagashima and Miguel Oliveira complete the grid. Miguel Oliveira had qualified 21st. He was relegated 3 places to 24th due to an indiscretion in qualifying when he got in the way of Enea Bastianini. He also stopped out on track, having not taken the checkered flag yet, which also led to an additional penalty. In addition to starting last, Oliveira will have to serve a long lap penalty today.
Great scenes down the grid there as Jack Miller gets some late words of encouragement from a legend in this part of the world. 1987 500cc world champion Wayne Gardner, of course, has got his son Remy on this 27-lap grid. There's 9 previous victories for Australians at Phillip Island. Wayne Gardner in 1989 and 1990, Mick Doohan in 98, and then Casey Stoner's unstoppable run from 2007 to 2012.
Well, let's head down to the grid then. The pole man, Jorge Martin, has a lot of weight on his shoulders, although he doesn't have the World Championship to worry about today. So what are the chances of him converting pole position into victory? Let's get some word from Prima Prague Racing and Fonzie Nieto, who's with Simon.
He is. Fonzie standing next to Jorge. We know how fast he is. He's got to be one of the fastest guys, but he's less experienced, especially at Phillip Island on a MotoGP bike, getting that rear tyre to the end. What are your thoughts?
For sure, that's true. The wind changed from yesterday and the direction of the wind. And we are thinking about this now in the grid with a map. He says it's difficult to make the last corner because the wind push out. And we are thinking about to change something for the race because this condition we find only in the lap to go out to the grid. And for sure it's one of the difficult races for the tires of the calendar, and it's very important to start in front, try to save the tires in the beginning and try to arrive to the end, especially with the front and also with the rear, because in this track when you start to lose in the grip in the last corner is so difficult with the movements.
Fonzie, thank you for time. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Simon. Thanks to Prima Prague Racing's Fonzie Nieto. Then will there be some late tyre choice and some late tweaks for the pole man Jorge Martin? Well, there's our good buddy Jack Appleyard doing his social media walk right now, and he's grabbed an absolute legend in this part of the world, hasn't he? 5 times 500cc world champion Mick Doohan.
That's live on Instagram, by the way, if you want to watch that alongside our coverage.